What is up, you guys? You're watching Sergio's Secret. Before I get started with today's video, if you can please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe button. I post a video on contemporary and designer fashion, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any one of my I don't know what it is, guys. Today I've just been giving you the little pink moment, a little pink fantasy. You know, it's typically on Wednesdays we wear pink. Today not Wednesday, so you know, I was like wearing it with my little Valentino little rockstar moment. Ever since I got this puppy, I've gotten nothing but good luck and nothing but good vibes, and I get so many compliments on this bag. It is truly such a great statement. And when I first bought it, I thought I was gonna wear it once or twice and then kind of get over it. I've worn this multiple times now, and I just like, when can I wear this next? So today's probably gonna be the day that I'm gonna be wearing it with this blazer. I had this blazer like in my closet for over a year. I have not worn it. I completely forgot about it. And you know, I shot my own closet and I found this little pink moment. So this is the outfit that I'm gonna be wearing today. And also all the links for everything will be linked down below. And today we're gonna be doing my favorite handbags under $1,000. I want to talk about that, how like literally the normalization of like designer items is absolutely insane, because 5 years ago, there used to be like a lot of best-selling handbags that were under $1,000. We're talking about a lot of the Gucci Marmonts, the Gucci Soho Disco, a Louis Vuitton Speedy. There used to be so many like iconic handbags under $1,000, and the fact that all these are $200, $300, $400, $500 more than what they were a couple years ago is absolutely insane. So obviously a lot of department stores websites, and I went and I saw what are bags that are actually worth the money, that are actually truly under $1,000. I didn't want to put the title, put under $1,000, and I put a bag that's $1,300. Like, oh, it's just a couple $100. No, I actually wanted to stick with the under $1,000 budget. I have 10 options for you. I think that these are really great. And also this video is not going to be baby jacquemus bags that are unpractical. They're actually going to be handbags that you can actually use and can get a lot of wear out of, and that provides a lot of value in your wardrobe. My first option that I think is a really great handbag under $1,000 to be the Chloe Marcy. That is $990, which is going to be their classic handbag. So I have a full video, amigas, on the entire Chloe range, on the entire Chloe line. So if you are interested in Chloe, I'll leave that video linked down below for you guys. But I think that the Chloe Marcy is an iconic handbag. This year is about to be the 12-year anniversary of the Chloe Marcy. It's been going out. It's had many price increases throughout the years. Last year it was $890, now it's $990. So I think that this is a really great year to purchase it, because I have a feeling maybe in the fall or next year this bag is definitely going to be $1,090 or a little bit more. I think with the Chloe Marcy you can never go wrong with. You can spill a drink, you can wipe it. What I like is that it doesn't have any logos, so it's very discreet, it's very minimal. You have to know what it is to what it is. And I think that this is a bag that you can dress up a little bit more and you can dress down a little bit more. And I think anybody at any age can have a Chloe Marcy. I think they're so pretty, they're so beautiful. If I were to pick one, I'd probably pick the tan color, just the iconic one. I just love it, and I've seen people have this bag for over 5 years and it literally looks brand new. It holds up. It's not as common as your like Gucci Soho Disco. It's not as common as a Saint Laurent camera bag. I think that Chloe Marcy's truly, even though it is an iconic handbag and people do wear it, I think people don't talk about it enough. And the Chloe Marcy is a bag that I've always liked, and I see myself adding one in my collection probably around in the fall time, or maybe in the spring and the summer. I don't know, I feel like I could see the value in it because it's a crossbody with no branding, but it is just a beautiful leather handbag. So I will say that is the first option, is going to be the Chloe Marcy. The second option that I have is going to be the Givenchy Antigona Nanos. Now in the nano size, you can actually fit a phone in a card case. You can fit a decent amount of stuff. So that's why I ended up picking. This one also comes in at $990. What I like about that Antigona sugar leather is that it's a really great grainy material. I actually had the Givenchy Antigona. I had it literally in my collection for many years, and that bag held up so well. It's literally the same leather as the little nano size. Don't get the nano size confused. You can still fit a lot in it. I like it's a little bit of edginess, a little bit of sophistication. I like that you can wear black jeans, a white t-shirt, and that bag and you're good to go. I like that you can maybe dress it up a little bit more. You can take the strap off and carry it like as a little clutch. There's so much versatility in this handbag. but what I love is just the classicness of the Antigona. The Antigona is another handbag that has been around for over 10 plus years. This silhouette will not go out of style. You can pull this out of your closet in 5 years from now and people will still wear it. It will still be relevant. Givenchy will still carry it. So I think that this is a really great choice. And like I said, I've had the Antigona Mini in my wardrobe for many years, and I have nothing bad to say. The bag really did hold up and was really well. I will say, for the Givenchy handbag, I would go for more of a darker color. The lighter colors over time with that sugar can kind of come off, or can kind of rub off. So I wouldn't recommend like a cream one or like a lighter one for your first bag. If you have a couple bags that you can kind of rotate through, I would say it's fine. But for your first bag, I definitely would stick to like a darker gray, a black color, because I have seen this bag with the color, it does wear off over time. So I want to make sure you have something that holds up a long time. So I would honestly go for the black one or a darker color. But the Givenchy Nano, great choice, under $1,000, right at $990. And this is another handbag that I can see going up $100 within the next year. And next year, you know, two of my favorite iconic bags, a Chloe Marcy and Givenchy Antigona, will no longer be on this list. So I think right now is a really great choice to add those into your collection. Next handbag is going to be the Monster Gabrielle Cloud Pouch. Now this one is going to be a little bit more on the trend side, but this pouch has been out for a couple of years now. It is kind of the sister version of the Bottega Veneta pouch. But actually, you know, I was actually considering buying a Bottega Veneta pouch, but I actually prefer the Monster Gabrielle one, just because, you know, the pouch one is almost $3,000 and this one's $600. It's literally 80% less of what the Bottega one is. And what I like about it is it's the same function. You open it up, it is super cute. I love the little ruching on when you open the handbag. I like that it can fit out, that it's very kind of on trend. I still see the pouch bags still being popular for the next 24 months. I don't really see the pouch trend leaving anytime soon. I still see it being a little bit more stronger, especially now that we're going to be in the spring and the summer, where people, in the winter you wear more coats and stuff, so having a clutch is kind of not the move. But now that, you know, we're slowly transitioning into that, you're gonna be seeing more of these kind of cloud pouches, regardless of the brand, because I know every brand is starting to do their version of a cloud pouch, like Rebecca Minka, Monster Gabrielle, and obviously the OG Bottega Veneta. So you'll be seeing this bag be more and more on trend. I love in all the colors and all the variations. I feel like if I get this bag, I'd get it like in a nudie color and a red color, or like a pop of color, but like in a neutral way where I can transition it with a lot of the other items that I have in my wardrobe. But yeah, the Monster Gabrielle comes in at $595. I think it's a really great bag, and honestly I feel like I may add this one in my collection if I don't get the Bottega Veneta pouch one, and I still see the pouch bag still being on trend for the next couple of months. So I think that this is a really great item to add into your wardrobe. And this is, like I said, what I like about it too, it is very flat, so it's very easy to travel with, or always easy to bring with you. You can stick it in your tote, so if you're working a 9 to 5, babes, you can, you know, put your laptop, put your entire life in here, stick that clutch in here inside the dust bag. Then when it's Friday night, when you're gonna go have drinks with your girls, you know, you leave this in the trunk of your car. Always leave it in the trunk of your car. Never leave your handbags out to be seen, because trust me, I've heard so many stories. So always put this in the back of your trunk. You know, we love a little Telfar moment. And you can use your Monster Gabrielle pouch. It's already there waiting for you. It's in the dust bag, it's stuffed up a little bit, take it out and you're good to go. No need to go home and change. Handbag is going to be the Strathberry leather tote. So I actually used to own this bag in the mini size. It comes in a lot of sizes. It comes in like a larger one, kind of like a midi one. So you can honestly pick the size that you want. All these are all gonna be under $1,000. The largest one is $860. What I like about the Strathberry one is that it is very minimal. Yes, I feel like Strathberry, like this particular silhouette, was a little bit more popular, like I want to say a year or two ago, kind of when Meghan Markle started a little bit, but I still think it's a beautiful bag. I know Lady Gaga has this bag with her name on it. This Strathberry, if you don't know what it is a brand. They make beautiful leather. They're all handmade in Spain, and they're actually all really great price points. The people that know Strathberry. I know people that have like 2 or 3 Strathberry bags. They're truly really great bags, especially for under $1,000. That's not super mainstream, that not a lot of people have. I think that Strathberry is a really brand to have into your collection. And like I said, it has a strap on it. You can wear it as a top handle. You can open it up. Since it is a top handle, and the way you can use it with the handle, it's very secure. It may not have a zipper on it, but when you open it up, it has those magnets in there, and then you kind of close it like that. So when you're carrying it in the crook of your arm as a shoulder bag, you know when somebody's going to be looking through your bag. You know when something is up, because you'll be able to feel it by the handle, like the movement of the metal and the piece of leather. So I feel like this one's really great. My only word of advice that I will give about the Stradbary one, since it is more of that smoother leather, it is a little bit prone to scratches. Obviously you can kind of buff it out. I only got like very minimal scratches on mine, and that was because I had used a larger chain on it, and since I had the chain would fall on the bag, so the chain would kind of scratch the bag a little bit. I had the baby one, and then I had the Marc Jacobs strap with like the gold, the silver, and the gunmetal, and so it did scratch it a little bit when I was carrying it at the, like a little top handle moment. But other than that, it should be fine. I think this is a really underrated bag. I don't really see a lot of people wearing it, but when I do see people wear the Stradbary bag, I always have to give a compliment. I always say, oh my god girl, I love your Stradbary bag, we're here for a Stradbary moment, because not a lot of people know about Stradbary in general, so I feel like it's a little bit of like if you know type of club. So Stradbary tote is definitely going to be a yes. And like I said, I wanted to include handbags in all different sizes. Not everybody is looking for small bags. Some people are maybe looking for an everyday bag, some people want a tote, so I tried to include a little bit of everything in this video. One is going to be Ferragamo. I don't really talk a lot about Ferragamo handbags on my channel, but I did want to talk about this one right here. So this one is the Mini Vera leather crossbody bag. Do not let the name Mini fool you. You can actually fit quite a lot in it. One thing I will say about Ferragamo is you can never say nothing bad about the quality. Anything that Ferragamo comes out with, even if it's seasonal, even if it's trendy, you can always rely on their quality. Like when you think of other brands, you think of more of their name. When you think of like Louis Vuitton, you think of just Louis Vuitton. But when you think of, you know, Tote, I think of quality. When I think of Salvatore Ferragamo, I think of quality. Like you really get what you pay for Ferragamo, and their things actually hold up. I have yet to see a busted looking Ferragamo bag, a busted pair of Ferragamo shoes. Like Ferragamo is such a truly underrated handbag brand, or a brand in general, that doesn't really get talked about a lot. I think Ferragamo is iconic. It's very classy, it's sophisticated, it's elevated, it is everything. It's very Italian as well. And so I love the iconic bow. The bow is very iconic for Ferragamo. They have them in a lot of women's flats, women's heels, and they just kind of incorporate it throughout their kind of collections. For $850, this one is actually a really great bag. The leather is its grainy leather. It will hold up really great over time. It will not scratch. Nothing will happen to it. It has a little bit of a bow, a little bit of a feminine moment. It has Ferragamo on the side, very still discreet, but if you know what it is, you know what it is. And you can also kind of tuck in the strap, and you can make it into a clutch. And same thing kind of like at the Monster Gabrielle bag. You can literally tuck this in your handbag, and you can literally pull it out on the weekends, pull it out after, you know, working your 9 to 5. I think that the Ferragamo one is a really great choice. I don't think you can go wrong with it. And like I said, Ferragamo is truly an underrated brand in general. Like I don't really see a lot of YouTubers or a lot of people on social media talk about Ferragamo unless really it's a sponsored post, if we're keeping it all the way 100. I really do think Ferragamo makes some beautiful items. Nothing but success for Ferragamo, because their items are phenomenally made well, and can say nothing wrong. It's actually my personal pick. If I were to choose any one of these in this video, I would choose this one, and I'm going to explain to you why. This one is the Alexander McQueen. It's going to be the mini skull leather shoulder bag. This one comes in at $920. Obviously, through the different leathers and variations, they're going to be a little bit more, a little bit less, but for like 90% of the time, they're all going to be at under $1,000. So if you don't know, Balenciaga, Saint Laurent, Alexander McQueen, all those brands are the same company. They all come from the same place, conglomerate, so maybe little variations of the aesthetic of the brands. But as far as across the board of the quality of Kering, which makes all those brands items, I think that Kering makes really great quality items. And something like this, like I said, comes in at $920. Something like this in Saint Laurent, if we're being honest, like if it was part of the Kate collection without a tassel, this would be $1690 right off the back. If this was Gucci with like this type of material, this would be like $1,500 right off the bat. It's very, 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 very underrated. Do talk about the sneakers a little bit, but other than the sneakers, McQueen doesn't really get talked about a lot. The fact that this is an embossed leather, it comes in many colors, many variations. It has a strap long enough to be a crossbody, to be a shoulder bag. You can take the strap off because it has a little bit of clasp on the inside. The fact that this has so much versatility, and it's actually a decent size. What I like about it too is that on the side, like it's not very narrow. Like you can actually put your phone, you can actually put a card case, you can actually put a lip balm, you can actually fit a lot of stuff, because on the side it is not super narrow than some of these other handbags on the list. And this one, not a lot of people carry it. I don't see a lot of people carry Mcqueen handbags. Like I said, I see the sneakers left and right all the time, but I really don't see a lot of the handbags in general. I think that Mcqueen is so underrated. I like the skull. I think it's very, very kind of like me, kind of like a little bit of edginess, a little bit of rock and roll. If you have a very simple minimalistic collection of like clothing and stuff, this will go well with your collection. Well, all these TBH will go. Or if you have a little bit more of an edge, will go as well. I think that this bag is so underrated. For it to be CROC, full chain strap. It comes with a beautiful Alexander McQueen box. It is the whole package, under $1,000. And this is something that you can have again and again and again. And the CROC one, spill something, clean it up. The inside is kind of a suede material, so I would kind of be a little bit cautious about that. But other than that, I love the bag. This Alexander McQueen bag gets a yes from me. Seventh choice that I have for you guys is going to be the Prada Nylon. So obviously I have the one with the strap, which is going to be a little bit more, but I'm just showing you this one. So actually there's three versions of the Prada Nylon. So they have this one, which is a $13.90, which comes with the strap with the pouch. They have one that's $8.75, and that's the one I'm actually recommending. The one that's $8.75 is a little bit different than the one that's $7.95. Is because I like that the handle on the $8.75 has leather, and I like the little D-rings right here versus the classic one. It's just a full piece of nylon on it, so I feel like it makes it look a lot more casual. But since the one that's $8.75, it has a piece of leather and it has a little bit of the D-rings right here, I feel like it looks more elevated, it looks more dressed up, and that's the one that I'm going to be choosing for this video. Obviously you can pick the $7.95 one, you can pick the $8.75 one, but I'm going to be choosing the one that's a little bit more on the pricier side, because I feel like you can get a lot more versatility. I've had this bag for well over a year. This bag has been through hell and back. When I tell you it's been through hell and back, it's been through hell and back. I cannot say anything bad about the bag. It's like literally nylon. You can never get this dirty. You can never get, you know, if you get it, you can spot clean it. This bag will hold up super well. It is such a beautiful handbag. This is an OG. This is a classic. This is something you can have in your wardrobe for 5 years and pull out again. Like I said, I like the elevation of the leather one because I feel like it takes it a step up. And I've actually seen this bag in person, and when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, like I've never seen that version. And apparently they came out with it not too long ago. So the Prada Nylon I do recommend a lot. I think it's a really great choice, and this is very popular, very kind of on trend right now. But even when this bag wasn't popular, when people would still wear it, they would wear it very, very nicely. And I think Prada Nylon in general never really goes out of style. It is truly an iconic. When I think of Prada, I don't really even think of their leather bags. If I'm keeping it 100, I really think of nylon over leather for Prada. And so I would say the Prada Nylon 2005 bag is a definitely great choice for you to add into your collection. It's going to be an Mcm handbag. I used to actually own this handbag, and I actually did quite like it. Some people have very strong opinions towards Mcm. I think one thing I can never say wrong about Mcm is the quality is really great. Their canvas and their leather on their handbags, really great, holds up really well over time. I've seen people have Liz totes, so you can just tell by like the little bit of the tweaks by the designs that some of them are a little bit older. They hold up over time. So I'm going to be recommending the classic Mcm Liz tote. What I love about this one, it comes in a lot of colors and a lot of variations. And you know what, maybe if you feel like medium Liz tote is a little bit too small for you, girl, they have a large one waiting for you. It's $7.25. What I love is you had the iconic monogram. If I were to get this one, I would either get it in the classic cognac, which is just the classic one, which is this one here, or I would get it in the classic black one, which is just the black one. I like that it has a pouch too, because with the pouch you can make it as a little bit of a shoulder bag moment, or you can kind of make it into a little bit of a wristlet moment. I just like how versatile it is, because you kind of get two bags in one. So when you really think about it, it's about $3.25 a piece. This is that you can get so much versatility, so much wear. I actually prefer the Mcm tote over the Louis Vuitton Neverfull. I think that it's a lot more sturdier. When you hold Mcm canvas, it has a nice sturdiness to it. At the bottom, it doesn't really sag. You can put a base shaper if you wanted to, but the Mcm canvas is a little bit more stiffer. So that's what I like, because bags that are more structured look better over time and they hold up better over time. And so I just think you can never go wrong with it. Clean cut classic. This has been an iconic item for Mcm for many years. This has had many price increases throughout the years, but I like the fact that this is still $6.50. You get a 2-in-1, and it's wipeable, it's cleanable. This is also a perfect mommy bag, a perfect school bag. I think Mcm Liz tote can never go wrong with it. And every time I see a list tote, none of them ever look busted. They always look really good and they always hold up over. Tom Ford handbag. I never really talked about Tom Ford handbags on my channel, but this is going to be the Tom Ford Safiano tote, and this one is going to be right at $990. So literally just like the Givenchy Tagona, the Chloe Marcy, literally right under that $1,000 mark. I've only seen a handful of people carry this bag, but if you carry this Tom Ford handbag, you are a baddie. You are that girl. This bag is under $1,000. It's literally the most minimalistic. One thing about Tom Ford, he makes some very attractive looking items to the eye. I always gravitate towards Tom Ford items. They always look beautiful, high-end, sophisticated, luxurious, and he's an American designer. About it is that it does have the branding Tom Ford, but it's kind of like it's not like in metal, it's kind of embossed with the leather, so it's very discreet, but it also has a little tease on there, kind of like the sunglasses, how they have the tease on the side. It has it in the tote, but if you didn't know it was Tom Ford, you would just think it's part of the design. If you're looking for a minimalistic tote with very minimal branding, I think that this is a great one. People have this, like I said, I've only seen maybe 3 people carry this handbag ever that I've ever seen. They always look so sophisticated. I remember one time, the first time I saw it, it was this lady, and she looked like she just got out of a meeting. She was on her phone, like she was like a boss girl. She was wearing this bag, she's wearing it like this. She was in su telefono. She was just like blah, blah, blah. Like she was like, she knew what she was doing. She knew what she had to get done. So I like this one, the Tom Ford, clean cut, can never go wrong with, very minimal, very nice. People have this one, so it's really great because sometimes some people want something that's not super popular. Still very core that I can go with everything. And the last choice is going to be a Valentino handbag. So I will say, ever since I got this one, I've been kind of checking for Valentino. Like I actually really like Valentino, but it was not for me, but now I'm very into Valentino. And the Valentino is going to be the Valentino Rockstar leather wallet on chain. This one, I love the top handle moment. I literally am obsessed with it. We love a little top handle moment. We love to carry it like this. Like we love that. I love the clasp on it. It's kind of the Valentino iconic clasp. It has a little bit of rock studs throughout it. It has a chain strap, so if you do wear it as a little bit as a shoulder bag, it does, since the chain is very kind of smaller, it's a lot more seamless. It doesn't take away from the outfit that you're wearing. I love the little top handle moment. This one is going to be a very kind of your card case, your phone, and maybe an AirPod and a lip balm, and that's type of it bag. Right at $990. I think this is a really great bag. I haven't seen nobody carry this bag, so I think that this is a really great bag if you do want that kind of iconic Valentino look. You like the rock studs, you don't like the branding on it, and it just kind of goes with everything. And like I said, the top handle with the chain, those variations, a girl loves options. We love it and we love to see it. And I'm at the Saks website right now. I see that it comes in a blue color, it comes in a black color, and it comes in a nude color. And honestly, I could see them doing this in a lot more colors throughout the seasons. And $990, perfect price point. We love Valentino over here. This baby made me love Valentino even more. And yeah, guys, those are gonna be my handbag choices under $1,000. I think that all these were really great choices. Like I said, some of them are very classic, iconic, like Mcm Tote, Chloe Marcy, but then I also wanted to include things that aren't super classic, but still go with everything, like the Monster Gabrielle cloud pouch. I think you can never go wrong with any of these options. These are all really great bags. And like I said, I think it's crazy how a couple years ago, a lot of like iconic bags used to be literally under $1,000, and now they're kind of going towards that $1,500 mark. It's absolutely insane and crazy for literally the same amount of product. And I don't know, I just think it's so crazy. But yeah, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I love each and every single one of you. I'll be doing more handbag content. Let me know if your favorite pair of these bags. Do not like some of these bags, and if there's any handbags that you recommend under $1,000 that maybe one of my subscribers wants to know, maybe other handbags that weren't from this list, comment it down below so they can also check out the comments. And like I said, the links for everything will be down below. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys, and take care.